Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we're gonna bring you last game with Kaido. This time we're gonna go Kaido versus Whitebeard. So similar to the matchup yesterday against Zoro, Kaido's weakness is these very aggressive red decks, which makes it really difficult to really survive and get to your big turning points where you can just blow them up and kind of ramp and do all this stuff. It's very hard. However, this matchup ended up being a really good one. The Whitebeard player played amazingly, and we were able to be able to actually do enough to kind of clutch it out there at the end. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this Whitebeard gameplay against the Kaido, as well as here's the deck list. If you need a refresher on it, that deck list is going to be below in the description again. Anyways, enjoy. So in this matchup, we're going against Whitebeard. Ooh, this is tough, right? They can just aggro us down way before we can do anything. Shoot. I'll go first. I'm gonna mulligan. I'm trying to get, I think I want to get the Onigashima right away. And they also explained the strawberry version, so I think it's actually correct for us to have gone first. That way they're not able to put that aggression right away. They end up with the thing here. There's no reason for us to attack. Our leader is just 5, their leader is 6. We don't have the 10 cost Kaido anymore, so that is a little bit unfortunate. One just goes Whitebeard here. Cool, we'll take. Goes the Robin. Okay, the Robin is a little bit problematic. Let's go here. Let's just drop this kin to just pop the Robin, because the Robin is really problematic, and having the kin is gonna make it really nice for me to get rid of some of their units. So having a big kin is actually kind of nice in my opinion. Another 7k attack, we'll take it. If no trigger. I think I prefer the Hell's Judgment as a way to actually get value earlier. Opponent has double Tawny Chopper. So they have a lot of blockers. They have a Makinos, which is going to give the Nami another +3. So she's at 5, 7. So if it goes to 7, is it worth it to counter this one? I think so. Yeah, I think let's counter the 7. Let's counter the 7. We do have 8. Let's go ahead and just kill the Makino. At least force the blockers out. Let's go with the king to the Nami. Again, force the blocker out. They don't go for it. We'll go ahead and use the queen. Let's drop. This is so good. These are all so good. Do we drop another queen? I think I need to have the blockers. I like the Hell's Judgment a lot as well. Let's just drop the Edge Drake, I think. Let's drop the Edge Drake. Let's bring the rest of Dawn. Let's keep 3 Dawn open. We have access to the Hell's Judgment twice. I want to be able to play the double queen next time, because I think I guess just 1 queen, because I'm gonna need to have the Edge blocker. So opponent goes for 8. Do we block now? You could also go Hell's Judgment, but it doesn't make sense to do that. Kind of does make sense though. We'll be up to 10 Dawn. My problem with the Hell's Judgment here, I guess we can just go 2-2, right? Let's go 2-2. Let's go 2-2. See if they play a Rush Luffy or a Rush Zoro. Because the Rush Luffy is going to be more dangerous, allowing him to be able to get through my queen. If they're going to give me the blockers, that's cool. Okay, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go ahead and play the Hell's Judgment here. Or do we just take? I think I just take. We got the 10 cost Kaido. This is not the board where we play 10 cost Kaido just yet. Definitely not. Let's go here. I think I just play a bunch of blockers first and save the 10 cost Kaido for later. So if we're going to play a bunch of blockers, we're going to go 2, 5, plus another 2, right? So 2, 5, plus another 2, that's going to be 9. So we can go up to 1 more here if we wanted to. Maybe we even attack with the queen, but attacking with the queen doesn't make sense unless the opponent drops the Whitebeard next turn. And if they drop the Whitebeard next turn, I just finish it with the Kaido after. Yes. I think I'm just gonna put the 8 here, just attack for 8. Force the life out of them. Or force at least the counters. Yeah, they go for the blocker, that's cool. We'll go ahead and deploy this. Use the card action, return the Dawn. Send this king back, I think. I think we send the king back. I don't think we need any more kings. The only downside here is that by putting the Dawn on the king, it means that if we play the Higurashi, we actually don't have enough for the Hell's Judgment. What did we attack? What did we attack here for 7? Knowing that we're going to have 2 blockers. And just tap out a Dawn. Let the opponent kill them if they want to. It's a little bit awkward. Opponent has way too many cards and it still has 2 lives. So if they play Whitebeard here, yeah, as they do, they just have to go leader. Okay. They get to keep their life. It sucks playing the Kaido here because we have such a nice board, right? So maybe we don't play Kaido. The opponent has 8. We can go 3, 4, and it still have 6. But again, we tap out of the Hell's Judgment, which I think is important. So I think we only go ahead and attack with the king. And to attack with the king, we're gonna go. So we want to have 5 plus 2, so we're gonna go 9. I mean 10, sorry. Let's go for 10. He's forcing a 2k plus another card. Opponent could have a Radical Beam. Okay, he's gonna go for the thing. Let's go ahead and play another blocker. Return 1 Dawn. Trash the Onigashima. We could play another blocker on top of that too, to be honest. We could play another blocker. I guess because this blocker is going to die anyways, right? To the Whitebeard. No, I don't want to end the turn yet. Let's gain the rest of Dawn. And let's pass here. If the opponent has a second Whitebeard, then I definitely have to play the 10-cost Kaido. I think at this point, we just chill. Okay, opponent going to go here because they want to get rid of the blocker. Makes sense. We're going to block here. I still think we play the 10-cost Kaido now, by the way. To settle for lethal on the next turn. We're going to block again. That's not a rush, Luffy. So here we go. We play 10-cost Kaido, clear the whole board. But before we do that, we're going to push 5. No, okay. It has to be 7. We're going to go 7 to leader. See if they take the life. You have to take it. I mean, you're probably going to lose it anyway. So unless you have a second Whitebeard, right? So this is telling me that the opponent potentially has a second Whitebeard. So the opponent potentially has a second Whitebeard. That way they're keeping the last life alive. But we can still just go Kaido ability and just attack for 12. That's not a second Whitebeard. Do they have enough for the rush? So they could rush me here, which is maybe what they're going for. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take this too. I want them to use up their cards. So Nami, okay. We might just have lethal next time if the opponent's not careful. They draw a shopper. Okay, so they get a blocker, which is kind of sucks for us. They get another Luffy. We do have 2 blockers. We do have 3 blockers actually that we could play out. Opponent has to block this. So we could play out 2 blockers and have enough for Hell's Judgment, and we can go 6 here. So we can go 6 to life. Just kind of bait out their answers, right? They're going to have to block with the shopper on the Kaido. So there's no reason to put anything on the Kaido. They use a 2k here. Let's go ahead and attack for 12. Yep, there you go. We'll go ahead and just drop the blocker. Drop another blocker. Keep the Hell's Judgment in case that the opponent has a Rush Luffy. So because the opponent got a Rush Luffy, I think it makes sense to keep the Hell's Judgment in my hand. The blockers are saving us. The blockers are absolutely saving us here. The opponent has 0 life. Next turn we can swing with both units. Yeah, we're just gonna block with Higurashi. Okay, I'm gonna block with the second blocker, I think. Sure. I could have gone for the Hell's Judgment, right? Which probably I need to start using it here shortly. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do the 1K, which... Do I want to do the Queen or do I want to do the Domino? Queen or Domino? Queen or Domino? The Queen, the Domino can get popped by Abista. I needed to definitely use the Hell's Judgment last turn. I keep like delaying my Hell's Judgment. We can go Queen plus Higurashi, have a blocker, have 2 blockers again. So if that's the case, we want to put 1 here. Attack for 6 again, just forcing to use of their cards. So this is forcing them to use a counter. Then we attack 1 more time here. Yep, they block. We'll go ahead and drop this, use the card action, return the Dawn, send this guy, get the Dawn back, play another 2, play another blocker, and now definitely, right? Opponent's gonna run out of blockers eventually. Definitely we're gonna be able to finish this game, right? There's a couple of misplays. There's definitely a couple of misplays I could have done better. So I'm not gonna deny them. Yeah, I'm gonna just block this one. I'm gonna do Hell's Judgment on the next attack here. So we can go Hell's Judgment, return the Dawn, and we can go here, here, and then go for here for 6. Oh, actually, we could just block with the Queen, by the way, but I think the Queen is better off if the opponent has... Yeah, we could just block with the Queen. I think the Queen is better off to keep her alive, just in case, though. I wasn't going to do anything with the Hanybal, so I think it's okay to have taken it this way. I could have blocked with the Queen, though. Opponent keeps 6 Dawn active, so this has to be like Radical Beam, Radical Beam, Radical Beam, Radical. It has 5 cards. We go to 22, right? We can go to 22. Radical Beam takes into 10. Another one to 14. Another one to 22. And then they need to have another card on top of it. So they have to have... They will need to have 3 Radical Beams plus another card. 10, 14, 18. No, sorry. 10, 14, 18. Right, they need to have... Yeah, they will need to have literally all the Radical Beams in the world. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to only put 9. Because I can always put 1 on the leader and attack for another one, right? I have 2 more attackers here with the Queen and the Kaido. Opponent should have no way to stop this. The 21 is going to force all the Radical Beams out of them if they have it. And then the 2 extra attack gets through the last life that the opponent has. Opponent has no blockers. This is 21. Radical Beam takes to 10. Second one to 14. Second one to 18. There we go. 21 exactly, and that's not enough. And we still have 2 more attackers between the Queen and the Kaido. So, GG's. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed today's gameplay video. That's going to be the last game for Kaido now for a while. I want to move on to trying other different decks. Again, we're kind of doing like a 3 games per deck showcase. I think the next one I'm going to try out is probably going to be Whitebeard, right? Whitebeard is a super popular deck right now. It has been topping and winning multiple regional tournaments, so we definitely want to give it a shot and see how it goes. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed today's game, and I'll see you all tomorrow again for daily One Piece videos. Enjoy.